You're recording what?
You're tuned in to Joey.C Lou Da Monster in the evening. They're the evening guys. Let me tell you about them. Joey.C back from sunny Tampa, stepping out of the steel cage. And now on every frequency at night, a two-time heavyweight champion of radio, the mighty mic-wielding maestro, the sound, the vibe, the one, the only, the myth, the man, the gin, this evening, tomorrow evening, forever. And let's not forget his partner in prime time, Lou Da Monster. The twin titans of Twilight, Joey and Lou, masters of the mic, rulers of the airwaves. What am I talking about? Towers of talk, mountains of mayhem, and a hurricane of funk, blasting straight through your speakers. Joey and Lou, bringing cheer to the fans and trolls alike. Their voices are soundtrack of your nocturnal escapade, guiding the restless and the rowdy with dulcet tones and untamed truths. And in the evening, it's just like evening, because somewhere it's always evening. Your daily breakdown, your nighttime recharge. I need it. You need it. The whole world stuck in its cosmic traffic jam needs it. And now it's time for the show. Joey.C Lou Da Monster in the evening. Let's go.
Oh, I love that fucking intro, man. I just love that fucking intro. I get revitalized. I get alive, you know. I get alive when I sit next to my monster.
That's right.
When the monster's right, the monster's right. Everybody, welcome to our second show of the evening with Joey.C and the Lou Da Monster in the evening. I'm Joey.C and it's Lou Da Monster.
There you go.
Uh-oh. There we go.
We're testing it.
We're testing it out, the new sign. It's supposed to tell me to stop talking when there's something important Lou's got to say or Lou's got a time for him to go. It's going to be the new sign. I made that for him. I did a pretty good job. At least it's better than anything Stutter and John made. You know, way to think quick.
No. We had a wonderful time hanging out yesterday.
We had a wonderful time yesterday, man. We started out the morning with a phone call at noon with a phone call from our dear friend that we love to death, Mike Shitty Internet, just calling to say hi. And I was pulling in to pick up a Lou, so Lou was part of that, and Mrs. C, and then she turns around, she goes live on me and Lou without us knowing, and she's asking Lou, "What would you do for a Klondike bar?" And Lou goes, "What the fuck kind of question is that?" And she goes, "Oh, come on, tell me." And then all we figured, but you see, we caught them. They thought they had us, but Lou knew that was an odd question to ask in being. That's something you ask on a show, you know what I'm saying? So Lou kind of looked at me, and I looked at him, and they were recording us, trying to trap us up because they were trying to say that we're gonna get Lou and Joe, you know, Mrs. C and Spider trying to plot, but he folded on Mrs. C again like that. Oh, I gotta go with Joe.
You know what? Juan is the definition of a flip flopper.
He's a flip flopper. That's what he is, folks.
He's a flip flopper on his co-host.
He's like a little kid in the corner. He's like,
oh my God, you know what, bro? Like, you ain't lying. I tower over Spider in height. Like, Spider has to look up to me, like literally look up.
Hello, Slappity Jaw, Timothy Smallwood. How are you? Yeah, I mean, Lou was just talking about that. How tall is he? I go, no, he's legit 5 foot. He goes, no, there's no way, man. There's no. He goes, is he a legit midget? I mean, and I go, I don't know. How tall do you got to be declared a midget? I don't know.
I had
Oh
nothing
no,
to do with that.
like
You had-
4'5" and below, you're considered a midget. I think.
no, you're considered a midget if you're 4'9" and low
Or
or lower.
4'9"? Well, he might be really 4'9". He might be a midget. Is there a check in that? Can we get a check out of that?
He would have to go through the medical procedures, but yeah.
There might be
And
a check in
Mason
that.
says he's going to SmackDown tonight. Well, Mason, you go have fun.
He's going to see what is that? Some kind of wrestling thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Joseph wants to stream on 3 channels. Timothy, let us
That's correct.
stream.
Because the other channel is the one that my old channel that I had already 1,500 subscribers, and I need hours to get that monetized. So that was the channel I was giving to them for them. So this channel over here can be just ours, and they can have their channel as a gift, and they can call it whatever they want. The R&R channel, that's what they're going to call it, from what I understand.
Shit. Spider Bro, are you 100% positive? You take your shoes off, you 412.
I don't know. We need to have a weigh-in and a tape measure. He says he's 100 pounds. I got a scale here. We can actually weigh him in. I got a legit scale here, so we can get that. But I don't have one of those things I don't have a tape measure. I might have one. I don't think I got one that opens up more than 5 foot though. So that's all we need, really. I bet you he's not 5 foot. He's stretching 5 foot. I tower over him, and Lou towers over me, and I tower over Spider. And Lou is like, I got to look up at Lou. It's like when I actually got scared yesterday because I'm like, Lou, we're here. I'm coming, and there he comes. You hear the fucking whole building, boom, boom. As he's coming down the fucking stairs, I'm like, holy shit, what's that vibration? And then you turn and look, and there's Lou. Lou's just walking at you, boom, boom. All you see in the shadows is this big guy coming at you, and I'm like, holy shit, that's one scary motherfucker I wouldn't want to see in the dark. And then he comes with a smile, and he's all decked out, and he matches. Lou always matches when he's in public. This man has got more style and profile than anybody I've ever seen. He's got it laced up. He's got the fucking shoes that match the shorts, the hat. He's always on point.
I wore no shorts yesterday. Fuck that. It was cold.
Yeah, it was cold. It was cold. But he's always on point the way he dressed. I used to be like that. Now I don't give a fuck. I mean, what are you
talking about? You look like the Purple Grimace yesterday.
Yeah, but I mean, I used to always be like that at point. But I mean, I remember one day I went out and I looked down. I had 2 different socks on and 2 different shoes on. And I'm like, holy fuck,
Well, that used to be a style.
I guess it did, I like my fashion back in my day. My day was the Chuck Taylor Converse All Stars, and it was like when all these kids today can't wait till the next Jordans come out. We were like, when's the next color of the Converse All Stars coming out? They'd always announce it a couple of weeks before, and if you weren't, you got beat up in school if you didn't have care of Converse All Stars and the new ones. And me, I had no one to buy them. I had to go out and work for it, so I'm fucking mopping floors and shit, $1 an hour, shining shoes to get me a fucking pair of Converse. Well, I made it though. Every time I made sure I got it, man. I was going Preston to the max. I used to wear me khaki pants with my Converse All Stars, always a bandana wrapped around. And I used to also buy the painter pants with the little hammer hook on it. We called them a different name back then. I can't remember what we called them.
Dickies?
Not Dickies. Well, they're called Dickies there, but we used to buy them because they had the little loop at the paint for the hammer. And there was a special store, and we called them baggy pants, khaki baggy pants that they had pockets with the little thing, and we called them painter pants in the back of the day. And then we had the balloon type kind of pants, the khaki balloon pants that to go with our Chuck Taylors. We always had a bandana. Always had that matching bandana with it. Back in my day, you could buy a bandana for $1.
Oh man, the good old days.
I remember a time I went to Burger King and on Lincoln Avenue in Chicago, we got McDonald's, and then you walk out and you go start heading north on Lincoln Avenue, and you go, I don't know, 10 stores down, you got Burger King. Now, I'm trying to think. Which is the one with the 2 all-beef patties? Is that McDonald's or is that Burger King? That's McDonald's, right?
2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickled sesame seeds on a
running a contest. If you went into Burger King and said the McDonald's 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and sesame, in so many seconds, they gave you a free Whopper. They were trying to steal all the fucking McDonald's customers by giving them a Whopper with cheese. Man, my ass was so poor. I was down at that fucking Burger King every fucking day, man. Every day, disguising my fucking look, putting a bandana. I want to enter the 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, and a sesame seed bun. Bam! Give me my fucking free burger. So I used to talk a lot back then too. You know that, right?
Wow.
I did.
You know what? Hanging out with Joseph yesterday, he didn't talk that much.
I'm in public. I don't talk that much. I'm a different guy. You know?
Mike to the internet with the $2 super chat. Fuck Converse. Reeboks or Jordans all day, every day.
Yeah, that's the generation.
I'm with
Converse
you
were the
on the
shit.
Jordans. I didn't mind the Reeboks. I didn't fuck with
I was a
Converse.
Reebok guy. You know, when I was a bat boy in the big leagues, Nike was the hardest shoe to get because I wore the different visiting uniforms. So whatever color, whatever team was in by the color, you'd have to have that team's. Like if they were blue, like the Expos were blue, so they had the certain blue spikes to match the uniform. Pirates were black. The Phillies were red. The Cubs were blue. You know, it was either blue, red, black, or who was white? San Diego was white back then. I think because they had that weird looking San Diego Padre road outfit, so they wore white. And let me see, white, black, red, blue, and black. Wait, no, it was 4 or 5 colors. So for most of the bat boys would just ask a player if can he borrow a pair of spikes if they, the poor ones. I fucking said no way. I'm not going to be lowering myself to ask these players can I borrow. So I went to these fucking reps that came in and said, listen, we're on the field too, man. We got to look out there and look good. And we got to run and get bats, man. You guys should be taking care of the bat boys and giving us fucking your shoe. It's free advertisement. We with the cameras. We're on the fucking every game. And the guy goes, that's a good idea. He ran into his boss. Next thing I got a phone call to the clubhouse and my boss goes, there's something rep on here from Reebok. All right. He goes, you got a deal. He goes, just give me the sizes, and I'll send you. All of a sudden, the next homestand, I got a fucking big case of fucking Reebok shoes, right? Now, he just gave them to me. And then now I'm sporting Reebok, so now Nike wants to fucking put the bad boys in fucking Nike. And because I started this shit. So then I fucking double dipped. Send me some Nikes. I'll take them. And then I had Nikes, which I used when I played baseball when I was out playing. And then we had Reebok, Nike. And back then, we also had a company called Saucony. Saucony, am I saying that right? And I had them. But the best part is I got so friendly with the reps. I was cool with them, that I would call them like the players did in the offseason. The players, when they signed contracts, we didn't have contracts, but the players, when they always had in a clause in there, they could get stuff in the offseason for families, for gifts. You know what I'm saying? So I would fucking call these guys. I had the balls to call these guys up at fucking 13. Hey, can you send these fucking gym shoes out to my, he sent me to my house and I give out fucking shoes to my brothers and sisters and shit. Yeah, I had a maid. I had a fucking maid, man. When it came to fucking gym shoe spikes or anything in baseball, athletic wear, I got it. That's why I'm so mad, because when I went away, all my stuff, I had 30 years of sportswear that for each team that I wore with things that you can't find in the store, things that players got in spring training during the season, stuff that is not duplicated in the store, stuff that made by the teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And back then it was simple. You had Nike, you had, like I said, Reebok. You had Mizuno. Certain players had Mizuno contracts. And there was like 4 now, and there's one bat. Louisville Slugger was the bat, and Adirondack, and then Mizuno was offered. But now I heard they got like 30 different fucking bat companies. Players got all these weird names. When I was watching the video with the clubhouses, there was naming bat names. Like, where the fuck did that come from? So there's a variety, and yeah. So and then what's the spandex gear that undergear that sold in most of the sports stores? What's it called?
Under Armour?
Under Armour, yeah. Under Armour, as in 2005, Under Armour got all the minor league teams for the supply for everything underneath the uniforms, and Under Armour was what everybody liked, But the players had to go out and buy Under Armour. If it wasn't licensed, we couldn't buy it, so they had to wear what was what we were allowed to, but or they had to pay for it. The teams wouldn't pay for it. And Under Armour came in, so it was great. We were able to use them in our budget to get the players what they wanted, and it opened up a lot of doors for the minor league, for spring training for all the players and the coaches. But now I heard there's like there's so many endorsements. Major League Baseball screwed everybody by taking over all the licensing and everything, and it closed down a lot of people that were guys that were independent guys that went to the autograph places, that got autograph bats and balls. They took that right out of everything. And here's the worst part. It's more likely to get a fake autograph or something that's got one of them POA fucking piece of shit from Major League Baseball than you did if you knew the fucking bat boy or a coach or a player that got the fucking site, went to the player. We went to the player. Major League Baseball, they send out these fucking guys to sign. Some of these players, they got attitudes with certain people. They say, fuck that. Just leave him there. I'll sign him. And he'll get someone to sign that can sign like him. And they're sending back fake stuff anyhow. You understand? That's why I was watching Sylvester Stallone about his store. He was saying, if you buy anything from anybody out in the world about something I signed, you're probably going to be 90% fake. Because I don't sign for too many people. I sign only for my store. You're guaranteed to get the real Sylvester Stallone. Same with baseball players. For Pete Rose, I did such a great Pete Rose autograph. Pete Rose would fucking give me shit. He'd be stacks of pictures they bring down. He hated it. And I showed him, I go, I can help you with those. He goes, no, nobody can do my name. When I did it, he goes, do not let me ever leave my checkbook around. That's how good I mastered Pete Rose. And I would sign fucking autograph. I would sign pictures. I was so good at it. I still could do it, you know? So I'm pretty good at Pete. I mean, that's just a week with Pete Rose, man. Let me see. That's Pete Rose. You can look that up. You could go right now and look that shit up and tell me if it ain't fucking close, man. God damn it, I hate these fucking green. But the new studio I'm building is gonna not have this problem no more. You can see the Pete Rose. I see. That's a Pete sign. That was just a fast. I didn't put no effort in it. But the new studio is gonna have the proper. I've been looking, Lou. I've been fucking on it like every day. You know, I've told you about the studios that we went. I think we're gonna do that once a month. I think I'm gonna incorporate it. I'm gonna take out of the YouTube money. I'm going to book it once a month, and we're going to do a live stream from a professional studio for Catalan TV with us. So once a month, you'll be getting out and getting lunch. You'll be getting a fucking nice lunch. You'll get to get out, and we're going to go do the podcast. If it's not just you and me, it might be if Spider's here, or me, you, and Mrs. C, whatever. But guaranteed, I think I'm going to do it. No one's doing it. No one's done it. And I think it'll be something good that people will enjoy to see us in a professional studio with real good equipment. And then we're going to catch flack, Lou, because we're going to be back the next day with our shitty equipment, but they're going to want that more and more. So I think it's going to be real good for us. I'm willing to go this extra mile. You know what I'm saying? To do this shit because I want.
How are you going to take my stain from yesterday and claim it like it's yours?
Why? What did I do?
I'm the one who said we're going to catch the flack.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know if you wanted to know. You did. You told me. You know we're going to catch up. He did it. Yeah.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will.
Listen, we're going to be fucking professional for that hour, and then they're going to eat us up the rest of the fucking. Good. That's what we want.
They're going to eat you up because you always have the technical problem.
Good. So they'll say, "Damn, why don't you?" Then maybe they'll say, "Man, they did fucking with the professional studio, the look and everything. We'll be dressed fly. You'll get to see it. We'll be fucking. It'll be awesome, man." And then they'll say, "That's the way we want to see them guys," and maybe it'll bloom into something good. I put a poll up. Did you notice, Lou? I put a poll up. You noticed it? And what's the poll at right now? I don't know, but I know I looked a little while ago. Let's see what we got. Well, it was now. Ooh, wow! Now it was 75-25. Now it's 57-43. Yes, in our favor. So 43% of the people that voted. How many people voted? Only 28 votes, which is sad, anyhow. 28 people voted. You know, and 43% of the people don't agree with us. And my question to them: okay, I put the poll up to just see where people are at with this. All right, so I get it. It's your opinion, but I have one simple question: if you were an everyday podcaster and you were really trying hard to build your brand and really put out a good show, and all of a sudden, and you're not a comedian, you're like me, you're just an average Joe, and all of a sudden you see these people making tons of money off of your likeness and your name and laughing in your face, would you guys then think it was right, or would you still think it was no, you didn't care? Because I gotta believe most people, if they saw in writing someone getting that type of money off of your name, your work, you might feel a little different. And I'm trying to be calm here and professional. I just wanted to see where some of the people were at because that's all. I was just curious. So, but we'll see when the poll ends. The poll end at the show. We'll see where we're at. So, but 59-41. So it's getting more on the yes side. So we'll see. I'm just saying, look at all I'm asking people when they vote is put your feet in our shoes and just ask the question: if you were Lou or you were I, Miss C or Spider, and it was you, let's say you and your family or one of your partners, and it's happened to you, before you vote, put the scenario like that and then tell me how you feel. That's all I'm saying. Because, you know, right is right and wrong is wrong. It's got nothing to do about anything. It's not even about fucking money. It's about doing the right thing and making a precedent for people. Because the one thing I hate more than anything is people getting hurt over and over. It's like the people that get trolled. And some of them take it really hard, and people get crazy. And if you stand up for something, you got to stand up for something. Like you got to be something for something in your life. We all should be able to have one thing that we've done real decent for somebody. Because let me tell you something: you could be the best person in the world and fuck up one time. They'll never remember anything you did good. They'll only remember that bad thing you did. And that's how society judges people, which is wrong. So
that's how society's always been.
Right. So
we've got Bobby, Nick, Chad in the house.
Hello. We got Clearwater Chad, my man's here. We got Bob and Nick in the house. We got Kelverton. He's here. Who else we got? We got a bunch of people here. Let's see. We got Lou Entertainment. I don't know who that guy is. Like the best of Joey.C. That's a nice looking picture right there. That was me about 30, man. I was hot then, wasn't I? Compare the pictures, man. What a difference. We got Dick You Lick coming in saying, Lou, let's sync up. What music are you listening to? Oh, hey, you got a guy interested in music, Lou.
I
Good.
wrote it back to him. I didn't want to stop you with your
No, put the
glorious
stop sign up.
story.
That's the agreement we have, man. Show the
Yeah.
people a stop sign, Lou.
The stop sign wasn't needed.
He's got it, Lou.
Tell Ruff to stay out of this
No, you got
conversation.
him.
She's not in it.
No, you got to show the stop sign. Mrs. C wants to see how you're flying. Look at Lou's. Get the stop sign, babe. Look at. And I told him to put a fucking stick on it. Yep, there it is.
Right.
Hey, I made it oval. I cut it real nice. I put some effort into it. You know,
You
it wasn't like
put some
shitty like
effort
John
into it.
did. You know, stop. You know, that's supposed to. We got Calverton say Joey Inc. Hey, you know, but I put a lot of thought in a lot of things. Mike Shadina, thank you for the $5. I'm going to send both of you pictures of the shoes I got this. Oh my God, I bet you they're off the chain. I want to see what you all think about what I got. I picked out most of them. Oh, absolutely, we're down for that. We'll even host them and show them. We'll have a shoe show here. Anything from Mike Shitty Internet, man. Anything, you know. And we feel like that. Is this the guy that told the jokes yesterday? Is this the guy that tells all those great jokes?
He
Yeah,
was
that's
up
the
a
guy.
little. Yeah.
Why did the son go to college? It's already had 1,000,000 degrees. It's already.
Woo.
Excuse me. I want to give my profound apology for the morning show. We had a lot of technical issues with the equipment, and I was.
It's a little rough, Ronnie. It's a little rough. He had
Yeah.
some KFC yesterday, and it didn't settle with his back.
I've got a bad virus in my chest, man. Now, Mrs. C, we've never been sick at the same time. We're both got it now, and it's going around bad. But I just had my equipment was acting, my internet was acting weird. I don't know what was going on. So, and then being sick, and let's put it this way: if I wasn't sick, I would have really went into it to look to see if I could fix it right away. But being that I was not feeling well, it made it that much easier. When the equipment didn't work, I said, "Fuck it, we got to just cancel today." So, but so I apologize for that. But we did put it up. I know people get mad when you cancel, but at least I posted it to let you guys know, you know. And I did say I was sorry, but I was a good. I got up today and I did what I had to do, and we came home early, and right now I don't know what she's doing. She's
She's
cleaning.
disrupting the show. Is what
Yeah,
she's
she's
doing.
cleaning. She's going
Her
next.
rough self is disrupting the flow.
Yeah, she's fucking disrupting. Hey, you remember a guy by the name of Wolfman Jack? Were you too young for remember Wolfman Jack? Anybody in the chat room remember the legendary Wolfman Jack?
It sounds familiar. I'm gonna go.
Why don't you pop him up and see if he's got any videos out there and see if he's out there. Let's see if he got any interviews with Wolfman Jack. This guy was the king of the radio, man, back in the day. He had this wild voice. He's the Wolfman. You know what I'm talking about? The Wolfman. He was the best. He was in the Midwest, I believe. I believe he was out of he was out of Detroit. I believe he was out of a lot of cities, but he was one of those disc jockeys that went from city to city, hacking like a cab driver. You know, wherever the money was, he went. You know, did the circuit like everybody else had to do.
This fucking guy,
the Wolf Man, he was wild. He was like from the 50s and 60s, man. He was like far out, man. You know, he had
died
a wild
in
voice.
95.
Huh?
Died in 95.
Yeah, he's probably. Yeah, I figured he had to die in the 90s. He was. Yeah.
Heart attack.
Yeah, he was a big guy. He was a big guy. Yeah, he was not that old either when he died. I believe he was probably like in his 50s, wasn't he? Because he was a disc jockey for 50s and 60s for sure. That's him. That's the Wolf Man. This guy was like he had
57. I'm sorry.
He's 57 when he died, right? In 95.
Yeah.
So he'd be 87 if he was alive today.
Hold up. Spouse, she died in 95 too.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say when you're with somebody and it's true love, and one person goes from the relationship, the other one usually follows right behind them, not too far behind them.
And that's what I said about your Colonel and his missus.
This guy was phenomenal. He's one of the best DJs back in the day. He was a radio favorite, and probably for his time, probably made a lot of money because he was a very popular guy. I always just get a kick out of him. I wonder if we can find any voice clips of him.
He's in the American Graffiti movie.
Yeah, he was definitely in the American Graffiti movie. Yeah, he was when Suzanne Summer debuted in that. That was when she was a young Suzanne Summer driving around the Mercedes Benz, and Kurt played by what's his name?
Hey,
What's up?
our boy Bo just gifted a membership. Thank
Hey,
you,
Bo
Bo.
Beard, thank you for the Catalana membership. I don't know if you guys caught the new
you know
thumbnail for the members. We got a couple nice ones made. Again, who is this now? Was this also Jim?
on what?
The new thumbnails for the member stream?
Yes, everything was Jim so far.
Jim
So
Grindle?
You'll be
My
cutting him a
admin
nice fat
officer.
check.
Well, I don't know about fat, but we will think of Jim at payday. I will say that. We will.
Hey, Timothy, no, I don't know if Joey was contacted yet. I can't.
Ooh,
I can't.
what was that?
Lou, do you know if Ralphie Brockman or John Hans has contacted Joseph? And
Listen, I
saying
personally
no.
know Ralphie Bachman, so Ralphie Bachman will stay away from me. He won't do anything for anybody because he's. I've had some dealings with Ralphie Bachman in the day, and me and him have an understanding. You understand? So you got to come up with a little bit better than Ralphie Bachman because he's a lightweight. All right, Mike Shitty Internet Provider, Wolfman Jack kind of looks like Joey a little bit. Thanks. Yeah, you know who he looks like? He looks like Al Pacino from Serpico. If you remember the movie Al Pacino did called Serpico, when he was undercover with that beard, and you look at that era, I'm hoping we can find a voice thing of him. Can you find one, Lou? Because we can't play anything that might be on film because he'd be playing music in the background. So
I'm not gonna play nothing Wolfman Jack. That's
well, as long as it's an interview, then no music.
Shit. Look at that. Jake Hudson is the one who received the membership.
All right, and Jake got his. From what I understand, he got his. It was delivered today. We sent the picture to him to show him it was at his door, and I guess he got it. His new webcam, so he could have his nice webcam to stream. So we got him a pretty good one. So, Dick Ulick says, "I never pray for no money, and I never pray for no fame." Wolfman Jack. That's one of his quotes. Yeah, that's this guy was. I loved Wolfman Jack, man. He was a. Luke could find Luke. There's got to be some just the way the man talked, man. He was just wild.
Wolfman Jack is known for his voice.
Yeah, he was. I mean, this dude was like. I'm like a bunch of ladies walk by and then they're wet the minute he talks. You know what I'm saying? They're dripping and they want that. They want him. You know, he didn't even have to try. You know, that deep voice he had and his charisma and the way he disc jockeyed with those records and how he came in between the. You know, he was just unbelievable. He was definitely. He's got to be probably in the Hall of Fame. Probably there's got to be a Hall of Fame for those type of guys. I mean, this is the scene. Oh, this is his scene from the movie. Yeah. Yeah, this is Richard Dreyfuss, one of his first movies.
Wait a minute.
Now watch how he talks. That's his normal voice. Now wait till he gets on the air. How he just ramps it up. I hope he don't play no music. We can't kick a hit on no music. That's him. That's how he talks on the radio.
That's the Wolfman.
Do you love me?
He's on tape. The man is on tape. Well,
that's the Wolfman. Hey, that's how he did it.
Where is he now? I mean, where does he work?
The Wolfman is everywhere.
Wolfman's everywhere.
Wolfman is everywhere. Oh, dude, how many people
Richard
know?
Dreyfuss, he had to be about 19 there. Ron Howard was in this movie. This was a good movie. American Graffiti was one of the great car hanging out at the burger joints with the roller skates and the waitresses on the roller skates at the car making out on the mountain points with where all the places the kids would go make out and shit, and yeah, everybody's been Bobby socks and shit like that. So that's definitely Wolfman was a legend, man. I don't know what made me think of him. I remember liking him a lot and listening to him a lot. So he was just I just wanted to point that out. What do we got here?
That's how your mind works, Joey.
It does. My mind works weird. Because I had such a great day yesterday. It was cool. We had a good time. We couldn't get it together to stream like we should have, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna book that studio.
I had no clue you wanted to stream yesterday. I really
wanted. I didn't. Like I said, I know we got a schedule, and of course, we have a set schedule that we're gonna live by. But if I'm feeling right and I got time and I've already done what I'm supposed to do for the day. I like to do my pop-ups or just pop in on a rant or talk about like you got a new name for me. You want to tell everybody what that new name is for if I do that?
When Joey's doing a solo show, it's going to be called Joey's Gone Rogue.
Joey's Gone Rogue. And Lou, that's a great name. So that'll be, if you see me outside out of a non-scheduled show, it'll be Joey's Gone Rogue. And I like that. So what do you guys think of that one?
Oh, shit. We also had something. I think we're going to name Spider Show the Spider Crawl.
The spider crawl. I like that. I like that. Well, I didn't know spiders, but he's getting some love over there. He's got almost 200 fucking subscribers. You got to give him some hours. I've been trying to help him. He needs to get some hours, man. I mean, I think Spider could get popular very fast because, but and he just, but he's got to understand. He's got to be that Spider that everybody loves, but he's also got to now try to incorporate that with a little bit of more. I mean, like he said yesterday, when Joey's on, I just can't get words out of my mouth. He was saying that 2 days ago when they were streaming. I just can't get the words out of my mouth. So what is that, fear? Do I put fear into him?
No. What Spider needs is ladies and gentlemen,
stop.
That's all Spider needs.
But he's always been intimidated by me. I don't want him to be timid. That's why when he used to always be on our shows and everybody, boy, this guy don't say nothing. Tab used to write.
You know what? We sit there and we say he needs to participate more, but that's part of his allure and charm.
What?
That's part of his allure and charm.
Well, that's part of it. That's part of the Spider thing. Is he's definitely got that charisma and that charm for that. I think people know. I mean, let me tell me people tried to get him away from me, and I'll tell you right, there's not a show in this universe or a chatter or money that could be offered to him without talking to me first. I can promise you that without fail, he will. And that's Lou. Lou, he pretty much will not do anything without me, right?
It's shown how he will not back up his co-host.
He won't. He just won't go against me, and that's how I lived my life with everybody. When you became family with me, I commanded a lot of respect, and I gave a lot of respect. I'll do anything for that kid. I mean, if anybody messed with that kid, I'd be so quick out of like he's one of my own flesh and blood. I would be very, very rogue. I could say that would be a rogue moment for me, And he's just loyal, and that's how I always try to build my relationship. I'll do anything for a friend. Once you become my friend, you're like my brother. But two things for me over anything. I don't care about the respect and loyalty are the two things that I command strongly out of friendship. So, and I think it's
Dickie Lick has it right.
What did it say?
Joey, all he needs is a way to message you when he wants to speak. He's polite. Have him clear his throat or something before he speaks, so you can shut the hell up.
No, you're right, and I put the blame. That's fair. That's a good statement, and it's fair. He I think he likes when I tell stories. It makes him feel good, especially if I tell anything back in the day. But I tell him, you don't have to be afraid to tell me to shut the fuck. I can never do that to you, man. But so Lou came up with the stop sign, and it's funny. Lou goes, someone else was telling me about that.
Vito came up with the stop sign.
Yeah, and
we give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, Vito's the original guy that came up with it, and then I brought it up, and I must that's right because Vito said something about the other day, and I go, Lou, and he goes, that's what Vito told us. I go, that's right. It kept my head, so it wasn't my original idea, but I knew I heard it, and it was. That's right. I forgot it was Vito. We were giving.
Just for you, Vito, since you just popped in.
Yeah, Vito. We did it, Vito. I made that yesterday, Vito. I did it nice. I cut it out real nice oval. He didn't put I didn't have a stick to put on it, so I probably thought we'd make it paint the red around, making a stop sign. You know what I'm saying? But I did it was a quick version. I gotta go buy us a regular stop sign when payday comes. I'll get one. I'll order one, and I'll get one. But that was pretty good. I mean, at least I put effort in. I spent an hour yesterday doing it. When Lou was sitting right here,
And I got my Christmas toy.
Yes, there it is. Shrek's in the house has made it. So
he's back here with my Funko Pops,
and I was happy. So he was happy. I'm happy. We're all happy. And that's all it's about, man. That's what it's about. All right, exactly, so the poll is 60-40 now, and we got 42 people vote. It's a little bit better. So there's still 40% of people that don't agree with this, that they think that they don't care that we should. They don't believe in what's right is right. That basically they're saying fuck Catalano TV and Joey.C and all these. Fuck them. They can make whatever they want. Well, I'm sorry to tell you that they can't. If maybe they were more humble about it and they didn't fucking try to break my chops with it so much, this wouldn't have got blown out of proportion. But I think anybody, and I'm asking anybody that if there's anybody here that's got that fucking AI voice with them and you want to be part of this, just let me know and I'll give it to the attorney. That's all I can speak on it. But
don't think Spider is scared. I think he knows that you are the draw to the channel. Right. I've talked to some people though, and they like fake hating Lou also.
Yes, Mike, and that's a good point too. Mike is right. I've heard a lot of people. There's a lot of people. You know, let's face it. There's a lot of fakeness in this internet. You can call it the Dabbleverse, but there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of people that are really into this and really care. And every day I get a ton of comments, and people don't realize. I mean, we posted our YouTube. I put my analytics up at the end of the year. I posted it in the community, the legitimate from YouTube. And let me tell you something about YouTube. If anything was fake and they found out, we would be gone. Number one. Number two, anything that's what they call it, a spam subscriber or a spam view, they flush that shit right out right away. And it makes me just appalled to this day that people are like, you still got no fucking talent and you buy subscribers and views. Fuck you, man. You guys are so warped. I'm probably one of the most real people that have shown my analytics several times. And I got to tell you, I showed the end of the report we got from YouTube how we did. We did 500,000 views. We got a lot of subscribers just this year. People are sharing us, rewatching us. We got a lot of rewatches after the show's live. A lot. Our retention's getting better. And like someone said to me the other day, your time's coming. When the algorithm finally hits the right groove for you guys, you're going to start seeing 10,000, 15,000 fucking a show views. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time and doing everything right. When you throw in some things that make the channel look bad, like a shit show that, the other day, the one that was that one that went up yesterday with the surprise one that was for 10 minutes. I went right on and said, I don't want that on my channel. Take it off. Delete it, because you're not going to have what we've been doing in views and have one that says 20. That's going to fuck my algorithm all up. It's just not going to do it. I deleted it, and that's what they get for trying to surprise carrots tonight. I got carrots, and so the guy that said that me and Lou he despises me and Lou because we eat on stream. Well, I'll tell you what. This is for you.
You know what? It's dinner time for some people, and
I want you to listen, buddy. You said it disgusts you to hear us chomping. How's that sound, buddy? The food came out of my mouth. Basically, I'm telling you to go fuck off.
I find that one funny because my cousin built a snowman today for her nephew. That was funny. Oh, it was a little small snowman, but hey.
Hey, did I ever tell you the story about I hit a deer?
A 1,000 times already, Joey. 1,000 times.
I told that story. Did I tell the chat room that story?
Yes, you did. We don't want to hear the story of you hitting the fucking deer on your motorcycle.
No, that was not my motorcycle deer. I hit it with my BMW. But did I tell you what happened for about a month after that happened?
You were scared to drive your BMW?
No, every time I came back to my block.
Oh, is that the story that you said the deer you were telling yesterday that the deer was stalking you?
The cousins would be waiting for me at the fucking gate.
Oh, so that's the story I kept saying you had the Jaws moment.
These motherfuckers were stalking me, so they hit the deer, he dies. So his family, his cousins or something came out, and now this was about 5 miles from my fucking house. What happened? We lost sound for Lou.
No, I'm still here.
See, that's what it was doing yesterday when I was. There it goes again.
That's your system, dude.
See, there's got to be a short somewhere. I didn't touch nothing. It's like if I yell into this thing, I blow something out.
Don't yell.
Anyhow, I'm driving. I'm not. I mean, in all fairness, it was been back in my getting high days. I was up a lot of hours, and I was fucking tweaking out pretty good in my zone, and I pull up to the motherfucking gate to get in my community, and there's a fucking deer staring at me. I'm telling you, they were trying to fucking kill me, and that was back in the day when I still had weapons in the house. That was scary, man. I had to deal with a fucking deer hunting me down every fucking day at my gate because I killed his fucking cousin.
That's so fucking funny.
Huh? It's the truth, though. I created him. He goes, "You're nuts. Them deer are not following." I go, "That's the fucking cousin. That's the same fucking deer I saw when we hit that other fucking deer."
Bro, it just reminds, dude. You've seen Jaws, right?
Yeah, I've seen Jaws. The original Jaws.
Okay. Yeah. So remember, I think with the first two, and then the third one was in that fucking water park, which never should have been there. But then, like the fourth one, they're like, "This fucking shark just has this thing with our family." It's like this shark has offspring to attack us.
Okay. And I'm going to
No,
address
no,
this
no.
because Diablo Sandwich makes a
Okay.
lot of sense, and I'm going to tell you why, Lou. I'm going to put this up and read this. I'm not disagreeing with Diablo Sandwich. Let me read it first. How can I get it up there? It's not going up there. There it goes. Diablo
No.
Sandwich, thank you for the fight. Joey, this is advice, not an attack. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't take it as an attack. The legal route is a bad idea. Okay. You are better off trying to collaborate and make some extra money by adopting. I agree 110%. Here's the problem. Melton thinks so low of me and don't have the respect to even treat me like a human being. He's going to never give that fucking system. He'll lie and say he would. But if he gave it to us, he will not show us how to operate it. He made that comment to other people that I know that told me that we will never figure it out. OJ said that
What
you can't have the super tip machine because he thinks you're an artard and you it is difficult. Okay, so I know how to stream. I know how to download programs. I know how to clip. So what's so hard that I can't do? That maybe you could give me a crash course. So he doesn't really want me to have it. But the two people that stepped up for us yesterday and said, okay, here's an easy fix, Melton. This is what they said in the chat room. I don't know what was on now. Uncle Jack's chat room. This is here. Melton was in the chat room. They go, Melton, it's this simple. You know what his intentions are. He does rather settle it with you now. This is all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk about anything else. I won't say nothing about the legal part, but I'm going to say this is what was said in the chat room. And Melton said, he said, they said, Melton, it's this simple. If you know that they're going to go and you are really upset about that, just take their names out and it's all over, right? And then they can't get you for anything from today on, and then they're probably not going to come in. And Melton didn't respond. The guy said, "You know why you didn't respond, Melton? Because you are making a ton of money in his likeness and his name, so you'll never erase that name as long as it's making money because you're a greedy pig." Which he what? Ugh. So and he told him you're just a greedy fuck, and he said you should be right to him. So he just keeps toying because he don't respect us. So I agree. I don't want to go through all this bullshit. I shouldn't have to. He should have done it right in the first place. But here, even if I reached out and tried to be civil with this guy, he wants everything to be on the air. I don't need this to be on the air if we're negotiating something. If he would give us the super tip machine, because Red Fug Lee tested it out yesterday for the first time, and he says, Joey, I'm going to tell you, so, and I'm not being critical. I've always gave you good advice, and I love you, brother. He said, you need to get this fucking super tip machine because I had a blast. I'll spend fucking hundreds of dollars just fucking doing your name. He said it's a blast. I know this. I know this. And I want it, but I'm not going to want it on the pretenses that he's going to be a dick about it and fuck with something, you know? And I get no help from anybody that's a Melton fan or people that do like us that do talk to Melton. There's a lot of people that interact with this with people on channels that are friends with like Melton that like us. So so I ask people, then fucking tell him to fucking be a man and sit down and talk to us. I know how to be reasonable. All I'm saying is stop being a dick about this. Because I know it'll be successful having that super. It'll be successful for the channel because we're going to make a lot of money with it because it is awesome. I've used it before. It's awesome to sit there. And some of you guys are so creative. Most of you people in the chat room are pretty creative. A lot of you guys are funny. A lot of you guys are great with words and scenarios. So what's been put into for my voice, what's been said when Rocco, I laugh every time I fucking hear them. Even when it's bad about my wife because they come back with my wife right behind it. We laugh. We just get tired of them doing it because they're not doing it they're doing it to be malicious to us is why it's being done. They're not doing it to joke because you don't go those boundaries. But I even don't care about that. But now he'll always be a dick to us. He's never going to give it to us the right way. He's giving it to everybody. Lemmy's got it. Carl just added my voice to it. I mean, I've heard Bob's getting it. Everybody's got it except Chili don't want it. But everybody. I listen. I asked him when it first came out. I said, Melton, I wrote him a nice email. Why don't we have it? He says, never will I give it to you. And I'm like, wait a second, you're charging people, so you don't think I'm going to make you some money with it? I asked him several times, Melton, why don't we have it? Leave me alone. We don't want to give it to you. Okay, I gave up after 3 times. That's how he treated me. He doesn't treat me as one of the guys that could do anything like him. I mean, let's put it this way. OJ is funny. He doesn't show up. What does he do different? He reads the fucking chats. He makes little voices on people, and he talks about fucking Tony, the fucking whatever his name is. Okay? We do the same shit with some of these others. Uncle Jack, they talk about shit that goes on in the Dabbleverse. We do that. Me and Lou got a chemistry. We know by the people we have in the chat room that the people that we do, the same 40, 50, 60 people we have, they're here the whole show. So you can't say that we're not likable or not making content and we're not getting better. So it's just a personal thing. People that I rubbed the wrong way in the beginning are just dicks. They don't know how to let things go. They have a hard on. But see, what they don't like about me is they want me to bow down. People that won't come at me every day want me to keep my mouth shut and bow down to them and let them talk about me and my wife, and I'm not supposed to retaliate back. Well, see, I'm not built like that. And if anybody in the world is built like that, and you got a family, then I got to tell you, you're a weak piece of shit. Because I'm not built like that. You want to come after me, attack me, I'm going to attack you. And no, I don't give a fuck what it costs me. That's how I'm built. And that's the brand that people love about me, that I'm real and I fucking tell it like it is. So I agree with him 100%. I don't think it'll ever be done the right way. And I'm not going to be fucking made a joke of with this and fucking anything. He doesn't know how to be serious with people. But see, here's the thing. The only way to get Melton's respect is the more we get liked and the more people we draw in and the more we show we got our live views go up and people are fucking talking about us, then he's going to fucking come and kiss our ass when he sees us making fist over fist and we got a fucking 700 people in it. And when he's dropping, then he's going to fucking come at us to be a phony. I don't want to be around a phony either. You understand? So we're caught to a rock with a bad heart. It's a bad situation and I'm tired of it because I would love to have it because I think it would be great for us. Bo Bearden, thank you for the $4.99. Sucks. OJ can't use the Catalanos Cruise super tip like this AM, and you all get nothing. It is. Listen, the bottom line is, and I'm like I said, I can't talk no legal stuff. I can talk only my feelings about it. You know how it is wrong, and he dangles it in my face and he laugh about it. It ain't right. Nobody here should have the right to fucking do that and make a living off of it. So you're right. It's fucking horse shit. And they know what riles me up, and they think, and again, the Dabbleverse is all these fucking reject comedians. The bottom line is, even the top shows of Dabbleverse, nobody is an A-list fucking anything in this Dabbleverse. They're all rejects at some point in their life of failure. You understand? They all are. Every fucking show here in the Dabbleverse. But there's a lot of talented people in the Dabbleverse that have made a nice home in YouTube, in the YouTube community, that are talented, but they weren't talented in the real world to other people. But in this community here, they found an audience. A lot of people have. You know, Rocco failed when he was a young man. He's been funny his whole life and doing all the and doing voices, but he wasn't. When he got to the big time, he was slapped and sent away. Cardiff. You think Cardiff would have worked 25 years ago, 30 years ago? Probably not. When the King was rolling, Howard Stern, nothing could fucking stop that train, and nothing could fucking even compare to it. Wolfman Jack, he was around when Howard, he died in 95. Howard didn't really get big into the end of the 80s, but a few years at the end, he was in his prime. Didn't make Howard money, but he was a guy that was fucking good on the radio. Trust me, good. But
he was probably one of the top billed acts during his time.
Who's that?
Wolfman Jack.
He was the top in his era. He was the shit, man. But no one's got blessed with the Howard Stern money. What Howard did financially, no one
will because of the route he took.
Exactly. He came in the perfect time with the FCC and slapped them in the fucking face more times than anybody ever seen. And didn't care about fines. He steamrolled through NBC. He steamrolled through all these fucking big shit because he had a goal to be the best. No one, I don't even think Howard, if you asked him face to face right now and said, did you ever think, you knew you had a goal to be big, but did you ever think you would get the kind of money contract you got? I promise you would say, there's no way I imagined to be getting contracts like this. Because it was unheard of. He's a radio disc jockey. This guy's getting 90 to 100 fucking million a year in a contract as a radio disc jockey. That'll never happen again in this lifetime.
But see, the difference is it's Sirius XM. It's a satellite system. So
they built that around him because they wanted to bring him in.
Regardless of how it was done, he's not on regular airwaves.
No, he's on satellite now.
So
now
he could get away with what he does.
But you don't understand. He was more vile when he was on regular radio stations, and he broke more fucking rules and regulations. Got fined.
He may have done it, but he wasn't getting the money though. The
He was
satellite
doing all
rights
right
gave
with
him
NBC. He was making a couple billion a year when he was with NBC.
a couple million, not damn near 100 million.
Yeah, Sirius XM. I think this is his fourth contract. His first contract was 5. They're all 5-year deals. I think he got um he got like, let's see, 5 years. He got like 300 million for the first 5 years, something like that. Then it went up to like 400 million, 450, and now his last contract was like 750 million or something. That's off the chain for 5 years. So you do the math. No, Sirius XM. He built that whole fucking. That's him. Everything about Sirius success is because of him. And now he's lost millions of subscribers. He's lost millions. People are like, wish he would just retire now. And he probably will after this contract.
He's not doing what he used to do.
Correct. Well, he's 70 fucking years old. Why does he want to talk about naked women when he's into the A-list interviews now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's
but
he's a guy that goes to bed at 7 o'clock at night. You know,
maybe who knows? But Super Tip is getting old on other channels. If they gave you it, then it would provide content to their dying channels. It's a John drought right now.
I agree. Mike is 100% right. Now, I wanted to touch on that a little bit.
Before you continue, this one from Dick Ulick made me chuckle.
We'll see it.
Thank God Stuttering John made Howard famous.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's probably the greatest statement I've ever heard. I'm gonna have to save that one and send that out around to the big dogs, man. That would get you famous there for that statement.
Oh,
thank God for Stuttering John.
Let
me ask you guys a question. Is there anything Howard said to Stuttering John back in the day that didn't come true? Howard laid out exactly how his life would be. Did he not? Exactly.
I don't watch Howard Stern, so I wouldn't know.
Howard used to tell him he's a loser. He ain't going to amount to nothing. Anything, opportunities he's going to fail at it because he's not going to know how to run with it. And it's the truth. He's done. John is what I call, he's the type of guy, he's the nickel and dimer con man. He's had opportunities for the biggest picture to really go big, but he rather chase nickels and dimes. He's satisfied every day with nickels and dimes. You understand? Instead of going realize the big picture, where he could have been if he'd have handled things differently. Because he had it. Not a lot of people get the opportunities he had. This man had every fucking out. He had a record contract. Howard Stern, he was getting so much notoriety. He got a big contract with the Tonight Show. If he would have just channeled, his movie I heard wasn't that bad, the one he wrote. He does have some talents, but he always was arrogant and he didn't care about nobody. He chased nickels and dimes, and all he wanted to do is drink enough to drink. That's it. That's his legacy. You know, so it's all on him. But let's talk about what now. There's a couple things I want to talk about.
Oh, Clearwater Chat says John was responsible for getting the Sirius XM contract.
He might have been part of it. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. That's a leap there. I don't think he had anything to do with Howard signing with Sirius. That would be a hard leap there.
Well, let's get serious, like you just said.
All right, but there's two things that we need to discuss in this hour. I heard our friend Sykes got struck yesterday by Tom Gully.
It's Tom's prerogative.
I understand that, but you know that's a dirty, sticky business to strike a guy like Sykes, who was a good guy.
Look, man.
Nah, I don't agree with that. I'm very upset with that.
Whether you agree or don't agree, it's Tom's prerogative to.
You know what I'm talking about, Sykes. You know how he's helped anybody.
Yeah, I understand the person, but there might have been something that Tom just didn't like.
Well,
and they might have used him, and you know what?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to.
From what I understand from striking something, if you strike someone and if they audit it and it doesn't add up to what you're saying, you lose your channel.
Right. I know that's one of the consequences. I just know that Sykes never done a malicious or harmful thing to anybody. He's always been there for the whole community. And my heart goes out to him. I don't agree with it. I'm not gonna sit here and chew up anybody, talk about anybody. I just don't agree with doing that part to that extreme. That's one thing that that John plays that game a lot with striking people, but he uses the excuse they call my gigs, they fucking get me this. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but two wrongs don't make a right. So all I'm saying is I don't agree with it, and I want to tell Sykes and family, if there's anything Catalan TV could help you with, we're here, buddy, and we're sorry, and we hope you're back soon. Sykes has always been a friend to me, and I just didn't want to hear that.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus
upset, but again,
fucking
you're right.
Christ, bro.
What happened?
I'm starting to get fucking annoyed.
About what?
Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, this is
You know when
personal.
you start getting fucking annoying messages,
Oh yeah, you're getting.
you
Yeah, I
tell them
understand.
to fucking stop. They don't
I
fucking listen.
understand that. So but that's all I always wanted to touch to the Psych family that we're friends and we're sorry that happened to you and we hope it all resolves into your
I'm
favor.
curious to know what Diablo says. Why did they strike? Why
I
was he?
I don't know nothing about. Never heard why.
That's
I
the
don't know what
million
happened
dollar question.
because I mean Tom's been on Bob Levy quite a bit. He knows Sykes does everything for Tom. He's like Bob's guy, So he did have fallen out with Bob Levy. I know he don't like a lot of chatters. I know that, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why he did
Spam.
it. I just don't
Spam is
understand
fucking
it.
annoying.
Because Sykes didn't. He's not a guy that goes around and does anything malicious to anybody. So I was upset about that. The other thing I disagreed with, even though everybody knows he deserves it. Oh my God, who's calling? Oh my, hang on.
No, the thing is, I just got a new phone number, so the old people who had this fucking phone number, it's just a constant spam call or spam message. It's fucking annoying. And then the thing is, I get it on my fucking wrist. So, it's just like you feel the vibration. Oh, my fucking, stop already. I put stop. They don't fucking listen. So, that's all it is. Like fucking Fern Dog said, those freaking telemarketers. They don't know when to quit. Oh, man. But if anyone knows what truly happened with Sykes' channel, like if there's a certain video that got him taken down, it's the only thing I could think of because he's a clipper, correct? He's one of those clippers. Some of these clippers be good. Noga Chaser. Oh, he's in the chat. It's Pro John. Where I think Joey was going with the John thing. It was he got taken down from that gig he's doing tomorrow, and Joey didn't agree with it. And I kind of agree. It's like some things, it's charity. He's not getting paid. He is doing it for the kids, which is shockingly ironic when he doesn't do shit for his kids. But hey, to each their own. So now it's just one of those. It cost some people who were going to go down there recording success because they would have had John acting like a fool and being a bum. I guess Clearwater Chat's going to have to step in.
Sorry about that. Like I just talked to her right before the show, and then she hasn't talked to me in 2 weeks because the phone that the deaf get to hearing deaf uses was been down. The video relay has been down. So and then all of a sudden they fixed it today finally. So and that's
cool.
Yeah, I mean when it goes down, she can't call on a regular telephone like the other inmates. So so anyhow.
Oh, okay. So Donks says Tom didn't like being put on Front Street for the piece of shite he is, so he struck Psych. I mean, if that's the truth, that's fucked up. But again, I don't know what it was, so I don't have an opinion on it. I really
I said, my opinion, all I have is that it's just bad business. It's bad business when you're doing that. That's all I'm saying. I don't agree with it. So I'm just wanted to reach out to Spikes and tell them that we're sorry and then we're here for them.
Strikes should be the way to go.
Yeah.
You should have interrupted him privately and just tried to talk to him about it and be like,
"No, you didn't. Not you." Before the phone interrupted me, I wanted to touch on the other subject about John, Stuttering John.
Yeah.
Now I know everybody. He's an idiot. Yes, we know that, and we hope nothing but bad because he's a piece of shit and he is just nasty to people. I get that, but he was doing a charity event, not getting paid, and one thing he has experience in is he done a lot of shows like that, and he knows how to do the auctions, and it was all money for kids. And should he have been fucking the calls into the police station about him to take him away from that gig? I mean, I'd say not. If he's working for free and he's not making $1 on it, they should have left him because what happened is by doing that, you fuck the people that are going to go down there and fucking make content on it, which would have been hilarious. Now they killed that. They killed for anybody to get fucking footage of John making a jackass of himself. So that's all I'm saying. If he was paid gig and he was bragging about it, yeah, but he was donating his time. and we probably could have got a lot of good content because I was going to that tomorrow, and now I'm fucked because he's not going to be there, so no sense of me fucking going because I don't even know the other guy that's fucking there, the comedian. I don't know comedian. And I get Chad, but Chad struck at the fucking. If Chad's got to go that way, he's a big tough guy. He could beat John's ass, he claims. So why did he just fucking go down to John and fucking do that instead of doing it this way? It's a pussy move. That's all I'm gonna say,
dude. I got no comment. I don't care.
I mean, wouldn't you agree? Would have made great content about it? Got all that taped?
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with that.
No.
But a follow-up question from not question but answer from Donks is good. He put the video about Tom talking shit about Bobby Fran and others. Then he got flamed in the comment section of the video. Tom got his asshole wrapped all up and struck Stike for it.
Okay.
If he wants, I mean, if Tom wants to talk about whoever he wants, that's his prerogative.
Right.
Like Tom don't like you, he don't like you. That's his prerogative.
That's different than doing.
I don't agree with striking someone's channel for it if they made a clip out of it. Right. That part I don't agree with.
Right. That's but why again, I have a struggle with,
Thomas clearly stated he doesn't give a flying fuck about this Babbleverse.
Right. And I get that. And I respect that too. But I just Sykes is not
but again,
it's a bad guy. That's all I'm saying. That's
like you said earlier. A lot of these people work with Levy.
Yeah. And
Tom also works with Levy. Put your pride to the side and just roll with it. And that's it. Just let it go. You think I like being called a monster?
Oh, I just want
Bob Levy, that motherfucker. But
Chad has nothing to do with me. I'm going to meet him next week when I go to his show. I'm going to go to his show. I think Deadpool's coming down here and we're riding down with him next week. I don't know if OJ's coming. He claims he has a talk. I don't even know what's going on. I have not got nothing from Deadpool saying the trip was off. So I'm assuming he's going to be here. I was going to go with them.
We talked about this earlier. Did you not just hit up Deadpool?
I don't want to bother him. I figured if it was a cancel, he would let me know. He will let me know.
Maybe he's not thinking about it.
Okay, well, I'll hit him up tomorrow.
We're supposed to be going to this fucking thing. Hello,
right? And I'm looking forward to it. But I just think Chad, you did a fuck move there. You fucked the content. You fucked the Dabbleverse content by doing that. For being.
But you know what? It's been done to Chad. Chad has lost a gig from Ski Mask.
I know, but that's another thing. That's baby shit. Why you got to go after fucking someone's gigs? That's pussy fucking shit, man.
I don't agree with that at all. When it's someone's money, let them make their fucking money.
But he was not. He was donating. He wasn't making $1 off of this.
Well, I'm not even talking about
work for free and do something for the fucking community. That should have been left alone. That's what you want him to do. Let him slave for free and make that fucking and work his ass off for the 5 hours or whatever.
He's going to be up there severely drunk because he's a fucking drunk.
Exactly. You know what kind of footage you guys fucking blew? Because there was more than one person. They said I called the department. I called the number. Me and Lou called it for the car. It goes, Cape Coral Police Department. I go, fuck, it's the police department. And I realized it was the police department. I go, do you know anything about a benefit going up? And one John Melendez is going to be hosting. The lady goes, well, I don't really know. I know we have one Saturday. We're raising money for our organization that helps kids from being on the street and becoming bad kids. So she put me into the officer. Chad's contact that he knows, the same contact I got. Everybody got. They put you to the officer that's in charge of that program. So it ain't just your contact; it's for anybody. And
Mike has a. It wasn't Chad that got John's gig canceled. It was somebody that made an email with Carl Hamburger's name and got John's charity gig canceled.
And I know Carl would want to have the content. Carl's about the content. There's no way Carl would even endorse something like that. I know Carl pretty good. He's not a rat, and he's not a guy that goes after people's fucking money. He would never do that. So the asshole that impersonated, the dicks that impersonate, it's the cowards in the fucking chat room that'll never give their real name, never show the face, using guys' names, Carl, who knows if they call it as me, or who they did get a lot of phone calls. It's bullshit. You're a fucking coward if you're doing that. You fucked content for the devil. Because I don't get out much and do shit like that. I was going to videotape the whole fucking thing with John, man. So, and it's the fucking people that want to see me would bring anything good, because fuck that, we can't let him do something like that, because that'll make him fucking rise up. I called them to find out if the event was real, because there was a discrepancy saying that was a fake thumbnail. So I just called, do you have an event here with this guy, whatever the guy's name is, and one John Melendez as the host? She goes, not familiar with it all the way. I'll put you in the guy. So I was waiting. The guy called me back and said, yes, John Melendez is the host. Like, thank you, sir. I was just finding out before I bought the ticket. Yeah, because it was brought to my attention that there was a fake one on Twitter with the same cop that they were playing on the other side of Florida. So I didn't want to go down there and waste my time if it was a fake thing. That's what I called for, to find out if it was true. This was an event they were having, which they said yes. And are these the comedian that's going to be there? And is this the host? That's all I said, to find out if it was real. Why would I fucking cut that fucking content off my balls? I just want to know if it was real before I fucking wasted my money.
I was in the car when he made the phone call. It was just a phone call to find out if there was an actual event.
That's all it was. He was there. My wife was there, and Spider was there. I just wanted to find out because someone brought to my attention, and I don't need to get involved. Someone a family member said, I heard that's not going down. That there's a couple of the same duplicate of that for some other part. So I wanted to make sure now that was real. So then I went back last night, and he is removed from the thumbnail. There's no article yet about it. I don't know if anybody's interviewed him yet. I'm sure it won't pop up, but he was removed from the thumbnail. But Chad made it look like it was all him and his buddy, the comedian, that he briefed him on everything, and they got to take care of. Chad took the credit for all this.
Of course he's going to take the credit because, why not? They seem to have this back and forth.
The fucking greatest fucking comedian in Florida, the greatest comedian in Florida. He's the greatest. But my question is, Chad, did you tell them how much of a criminal record you had? Did you tell them that when you made the phone call? Because fair is fair. If you're going to fucking bounce on him and make him out to be the worst criminal, did you tell him you had? That's all I'm saying. This is what the bitch moves I'm talking about. And I don't got nothing bad to say about Chad because I don't know the guy. He don't want nothing to do with me. But that's fucking fucked up. That goes to show you who are real men and who are not. Plain and simple. And I will repeat that when I meet him next week. If he says something about me talking shit, I'm going to tell him. A pussy move is a pussy move. I'm sorry. I tell you to your face today. It was wrong. So, and then to take credit for it like you were the king about it, that's fucked up too. You blew content for us. You blew all that fucking content for us. I'm trying to be better and give fucking a great year, and that was going to be one of my highlights, fucking going there and fucking get John. But you can't go anywhere because John gets fucking called on to lose his gigs everywhere he go.
Dude, like Mike D put it, bro, John doesn't deserve an ego boost. Besides, let me finish. He would have showed up shit-faced and sang Backdoor Man on karaoke. Then all the kids would have needed therapy.
We could have got all that video of John stumbling out of his fucking car with a beer can in his fucking hand and yelling at fucking people. That's what we wanted, to make a jackass out of himself.
Oh, man.
Even I'm smart enough to know that was a fucking dick move to blow that fucking content. Even I'm smart enough to realize that was going to be gold.
Some people are just too stupid to realize what's what.
Fuck, man. But they bitch about everything, though. The people that do that, they bitch about everything. You suck, you this, you bring nothing. But when you fucking try to be creative and try to think of things to make it better for your channel, make it better for them, they fucking fuck it up. It's flip-flopping. I just named them flip-floppers. I'm the guy that named that name, flip-flopping. Stop motherfucking flip-flopping, all right? Get a position, know your position, use your position, and don't flip-flop. Where he's got to be.
I've never heard of this dude as Florida's greatest comedian.
Oh, he's the greatest fucking comedian in Florida, Chad Zumock.
Please.
Pauly Shore comes down to Florida. He's fucking way better than fucking Chad Zumock.
Who?
Pauly Shore.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm watching on Netflix. Gabriel Iglesias is special from Miami.
Fuck.
That shit's funny.
Now, he's a working comedian. Chad does do a lot of comedian work. He does get gigs.
I mean, if that's your job, you gotta go out and work.
I gotta believe he's Florida's fucking greatest. There's no fucking way.
I highly doubt he's Florida's anything.
If he was greatest and that much of a star, he'd be making movies like Richard motherfucking Pryor did and Eddie Murphy. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
And Rodney Dangerfield. That's when you're greatness. When you get asked to come to Hollywood to do movie after fucking movie. This is the Dabbleverse. This is fucking when you're a circuit fucking guy. That's what you are. You make a paycheck. But to say you're the greatest in that field, you would be in Hollywood, my friend, making all kinds of fucking movies if you were that caliber of a fucking status. Anybody smart enough to fucking understand that. So, and that's it. I've never talked about this guy in 19 months. If I've been on the air, I'd have diverted Chad Zumock out of my mouth. But that pissed me off when he took that credit. I watched the whole fucking thing.
Exactly, Diablo. Chad's a hack and a career criminal.
Fucking hack.
No offense, Joey.
The Cape Court. Is this Chad's? Yes. The Cape Court. Let me know. It's the Cape Court Police Department. What, Chad? Did you think about maybe when you were on a drunk excursion, you went up there and you fucking knocked some old lady on the head, took her credit card, and went to the fucking local Walmart? Is that what you were thinking when they first called?
Are you serious?
Hey, Gio, what's up? What? Shane's got a criminal record a mile worse than anybody I fucking know.
But he did that. Got drunk, knocked an old lady
I
out.
guess he's been known to steal fucking people's credit cards. That's what people talk about all the time.
Oh.
He gets drunk and he goes steal. He goes and robs the fucking stores for liquor and fucking food. Does it all the time. He brags about it.
Dude, didn't he do a fake bit where he said Kumia sent people to his house and gave him a black eye?
He got a big old black eye when I first came in the Davenport. It was all fake. He staged that he got beat up and jumped.
Oh, Jesus.
Granted, he's the fucking hottest thing right now, and he slimmed down, but he's full of shit too. I heard when you confront him, he's 5'5". When you confront him, I saw him next to John and then AC. I heard he grips so fucking much and becomes that tough guy leaves him when he's in front of you. Because he's not hard. He thinks he is, but he's not.
It's pretty extensive.
Oh. I know he's going to get this, so he's going to be talking, for the first time, he's going to talk some serious shit about me. If he takes this, then I'm talking about him, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But you know what? Go ahead and do that because I got in your life, didn't I? You lied. You said I'd never be part of your life. So when he does go and talk about me, I'm in your life now. I'm on your motherfucking brain now, ain't I?
Clearwater? No. We've seen Stuttering John on tape. He's short.
John's short. There's no way John's 5'7.5". There's no fucking way.
No, I was advised John is 6'6".
6'6"?
6'6", my ass.
I think Julie comes up to his shoulder, and Julie's fucking 5'1" all day long.
Jesus, what is with all you short people?
Julie's fucking small. Julie looks like a little cute little small guy. He's great. Julie's
Dude,
best.
The Babbleverse is nothing but short people.
Yeah. Old guys and fucking new short guys. Or all old fucking guys.
With the exception of the fat, frugal faggot.
Everybody said Joey.C is fucking 5'5". And then when they met me, they go, damn, you're fucking 5'8". I am fucking a big guy. You can see where I had fucking muscles in the fucking upper body. I fucking was a tough motherfucker. I'm a player. I'm the same way. When I'm fucking talking about somebody, I mean, when I look him in the eye, I don't want shy from nobody. I don't want nobody.
Yeah, you look him in the eye.
I'm here, but I got a great personality because, boy, you're different. I don't gotta yell when you're in my face. I've had guys say they're gonna kick my ass, they're gonna fucking fuck my wife, they're gonna do, and they're sitting right next to me at these events, and they won't even tell me their fucking real name. They don't have the balls to say, I'm the guy that said I was gonna do all that. They go, can I have your autograph? Who are you? And they give me some bullshit name. That's what all the events. Can I take a picture with you? This is what they did. All the tough guys that wanted to come and get me. May I take a picture with you? Am I bothering you? Oh, wow, you really are a nice guy. Can you get my autograph? Yeah, okay. Those are the guys that say the tough guys that are coming after me. They all fold. But they see me come to the fucking door and they go, shit, man, he fucking looks like he can fucking do some damage. You've goddamn right I can. Because I'm 60 years old. Don't take my kindness for weakness and my sickness for weakness. It's all about experience and with mental ability.
Damn, Fern Dog, you've had hip surgery? Shit. Ain't you?
I need a new hip, I need new knees for sure.
Joey, if they fucking work on your knees, you'll be a certified short man.
I don't want to get knee surgery. That's a dangerous surgery. If you don't got a guy that knows how to do it, you get fucking fucked up and lose your legs.
Oh, trust me.
God damn, I keep knocking over my carrots.
So, do you know how tall Bob is?
Bob was taller than me. Okay. Bob's got a fucking body of a fucking 30-year-old. He's tight. He's fucking a muscular dude, man. Bob's not no fucking fat guy. He's got a body. Let's put it this way, at 63, and him and his wife is loving that body when he's fucking doing the wild thing, because he's got a body to look at. You know?
Jesus Christ. We're not even going there, but yet you want to.
I'm just saying, every woman lusts. When they tell you, oh, I don't look at that, I love you. Fuck you. When you fucking, don't tell me you don't fucking want to get a guy with fucking pecs and fucking looking at you like when he wants to look at someone that looks like fucking J-Lo. Don't give me that bullshit. Women are just as bad as men. They don't want to fuck some fat slob with a fucking belly that's got 500 fucking pounds in it. They want to see a guy with pecs and fucking that someone's going to fucking thrust and pound their fucking asses. It's all a different ballgame when you're naked and you're fucking thrusting. Trust me, I tell you that.
Not necessarily true.
Yeah, you can tell me that no women don't fantasize a little bit?
Bro, dude, if you are with your woman, right. your woman has been with you for, mine as an example.
Right.
We're going on 17 years together.
I understand that. Love is strong and to keep the relationship together.
So when I am naked, I'm already Arnold Schwarzenegger on
Well, there you go. If you get that fantasy, then that's
I
simple.
know how to break the back.
But when you take them fucking clothes off and 3 fucking bellies roll out, and they're like, what the fuck? I mean, come on.
But the bellies the bellies is a keg. You gotta know how to work the
I love you.
keg.
I understand you love me. Don't tell me you don't fucking wish you just look at me and say, there's Sylvester Stallone. Look at that fucking body. And I'm fucking, and I'm,
So, Joey, we got the dad bods, bro. This is dad bod season.
No, I got a fucking body that's a tire. I got a fucking inner tube in the fucking middle section of me. I look like fucking, what's his name? The cartoon guy, fucking Bart Simpson's fucking dad, and I look like Homer.
You do.
I do. My body looks like fucking Homer. I can't even stand to leave the light on when I take a shower because I don't want to look at my fucking body in the mirror. Knowing what I had and what I did, how I kept myself fucking looking good.
Oh no, I don't put on no thongs, though. That's the one thing I won't do. Ain't no strings up my ass.
No, I don't think I've ever had any female ask me if they could fuck me in the ass ever in my life.
What the fuck? How do you put a G-string to a?
I'm just saying that's what they were leading to. They were leading to that. They were leading to that. Did you get peg glue? That's going to be the next thing. I never had a female. I don't go with females that are freaky like that. I never did them. Listen. I gotta say about me, since I married Christina, I can't believe it. I've made such a comment. I'm so loyal. I've never seen any other woman naked since I've been with her. Now, I'm gonna tell you, I was a motherfucking whore in my 20s and 30s. I fucking was a whore. I promise you that. If you were good looking and you gave me that look, I'm fucking you. I promise you that. I fucking promise you, it's done deal. That's how bad I was.
Yeah,
nobody got away from my sight if they gave me that fucking look. As soon as I met Christina, saw that real love, it all went away. I've never, ever had a desire to look at another woman because she just rocked my world. And that's love.
Yeah, that's all you need is that one person.
That's it, man. Once you get that, that's the greatest feeling in the world, man.
It took me 16 years to get mine, so fuck it.
Took me fucking 2 marriage, busted fucking marriage. My second marriage was 25 years I was married. So.
Mm-mm. But yeah,
that's what makes you a human being and what makes you who you are is the bad experiences you have, the bad marriages, the ups and downs, the struggles, who makes us who we are when we finally grow up. I'll be the first to tell you, was I a fucking man? Yeah, I was a man by statistics at 30. Was I a man here? Fuck no. Could I make any fucking level decisions properly? Not without somebody fucking being there and making sure I do the right thing, like my partner. I knew what right from wrong, and I knew what my kids needed, but I didn't. I was wild and rampant. I didn't care about a lot of shit, man. I knew my kids. I would have to give them the best I could, and I would never let them see bad, and I would never hit on them and make sure they went to school. But at 30, I was still thinking about fucking who's next.
Joey, you're mature. Men don't mature till like 35.
I didn't mature till I was 45. I promise you that. 45 years, I finally get it.
That might have been the drug still playing in your system.
Yeah, but especially because I had the cocaine, I was like a fucking jackrabbit. That motherfucker stayed up for fucking 20 hours when I first started doing cocaine. That was when I was 18. When I was 21, for 21 was the first year I did it. For 21 to 30, I would fuck you. I was like a jackhammer. Like a jacket. I would tell you bad experience. My 21st birthday. Now I've been having sex since I was 12 years old. Right, 12, 13. Right around
you were shooting that cat bar.
I always had older. But let me tell you, at 21 years old, like I told you, I had a relationship with my father. But as an adult, I became more like a friend to him. And I'm working at one of he had a piece in a bar in Chicago, and it was my birthday. It was December 8th, and he had this lady there. My dad used to be a cop, and this lady he introduced me to. Now, if she wasn't all 500 pounds, you could suck my ass. She was a nice lady, and she came to my dad invited her to the bar because he was throwing me my 21st birthday, and she was an undercover fucking agent for some more police organization, right? This lady had style, profile, but she was fucking 500 pounds all day long. And she whispered in my ear before I got drunk, she says, "I'm your birthday present." This is what my dad got me.
Just stop. I don't want to hear you having some 500-pound woman lick your asshole.
Brother.
We don't want that story. No.
Brother.
No.
To this day, I have nightmares. But I'll tell you what. That bitch is the only bitch that ever broke me in the bedroom. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, cheeseburger, $5.
Everybody's
Lou,
got to
pop
take one
that
for the
top
team.
off and squeeze those big milkers together for daddy.
Wow.
No.
I mean, she had a talent. She could
And
tell if
we
a man
got
was going to
home.
ejaculate. She had this talent. If she knew you were getting ready to, she squeezed them fucking lips so tight and fucking clamped down and tell you, oh, no, not yet till I tell you. That's the fucking kind of talent she had. And she did that for 6 fucking hours, wouldn't let me release. That's a fact. I've never seen someone with talent like that. That's a fact. I was a 21-year-old, wet 9 years kid and had 2 kids. And I was out doing whatever it took to make money. And I got fucking, and they were laughing at me the next day when I went to work and I don't remember half the shit and I was hungover and so drunk. And he's laughing at me. And I go, I'll get you back, motherfucker. That's when he let me know it was him that fucking set that up. What a great father I had, huh?
Golly, that smacked the
Piece of
shit out
shit.
of your father for
I
that.
fucking hope you fucking went to hell, you bastard.
For that, what he did.
For fucking doing that to me.
Oh.
Fucked my whole brain up. That's the kind of father I had. He didn't give a fuck. Piece of shit. You know?
Odd.
And he was Joey.C, the original Joey.C. Don't tell me. When I wanted to take that name, he bitched about it. Wait, you can't be Joey.C. I'm still alive. I go, fuck you. You ain't been alive in my fucking my life, motherfucker.
Well, we have an issue.
What?
We're over the 2 on the target meter on Super Chat, but the target meter is not working.
What are you talking about, target meter? I don't know what you're talking about.
The goal
we got 2 super chats. We got more than 2 super chats, haven't we?
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not
I don't know. Maybe it broke. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it broke. Then I don't know. Maybe it did not register.
Because
let me see. We've had more than that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had 6 of them, so it didn't register 4. We got 6 of them, and then we got gifted membership from Bo Beardton. Another gifted membership from Bo Beardton. Yeah, so it didn't register. Am I counting that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them out of the should be 6 registered. But I said a time limit. We might have got them after the time limit. So we didn't make the goal, and then these came in after it failed. The goal was already over. That's what happened. I didn't set it for a long enough time. That's what happened.
Stop with the time limit.
Well, you have to put it. You have to put a time in.
That's stupid.
Or you can't set the goal. You have to put it goes up to 3 hours, from 30 minutes to 3 hours. I think I put only an hour and a half or something. I put or hour and 20. I know I put an hour only. I thought we were going to be done an hour. We got to wrap it up anyhow because I can't do more than an hour and a half tonight. I got some obligations I got to do.
Then we're done.
Well, no, we got a few minutes, but I mean, I think we had a great chat today. I mean, I like to get more into this fucking.
Talked about getting fucked by.
I think I want to find out. I want to have this show next Friday. What man slept with a 500-pound whale in their life? That's what I want to know. I want all you cowards to fucking tell us the truth and admit you slept with a 500. That you took one for the fucking team, and you're lying if you didn't.
No, they're gonna lie. They're all going to lie and say they've never done it.
Everybody has had that fat fucking 500-pound whale once in their life.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about.
300-pound whale. All right, we'll go 300-pound whale.
Nope. Don't know what you're talking about.
But women are more sicker than men. As long as you got ducats and you got fucking swag and money, they'll sleep with any motherfucker. They don't give a fuck. I've seen some fucking women that fucking were like, whoo, and sleep with the ugliest motherfucker I ever seen in my life because that motherfucker had money. Women, without them wanting to know that they're a hoe, they all sell it. They all fucking prostitutes. They all are. They prostitute it in a different way, though. That's a fucking fact. I know a lot of people agree with me that. Women use that as a tool. They prostitute themselves to get whatever they want. That's like to be a prostitute on the street for fucking $20.
Hey, Rex just answered you, buddy. She was only $250.
All right. There you go. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. A real man there. Thank you. That meant a lot. $250. That's a big woman. Mine was at least $500. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
How
do you even get it up?
Fuck, I was on cocaine all night. What the fuck you want? I'm 21 years old and on cocaine.
There you go.
I mean,
and then that's why it took you 6 hours to come.
Right, but I had longevity back then. But I'm telling you that talent I just told about was real. I freaked out, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking like and stop it from fucking even thinking about shooting out.
Donkey Kong's. I used to live with a chick that was 5'1", 265.
Wow, that's a big woman at 5'1".
And he used to dog her 4 times a day.
And they like it. They love it. It's true. I know that's real. I know that's a real story because he's 100% hit it on. There's no reason that man would lie about that. That good for you. That's good for you, man. Good for you. They need loving too. They
Bird
always
dog.
maintain. They need loving too, you know.
Oh.
Thank you. I love. See, these are my bros here. My bros are fucking speaking like me. That's what I love, man.
Dogs. She paid all my bills. And
That's right. You damn right she did. That's the other thing to say. That bitch brought you gifts. My buddy Jose Marino, he went after only ugly chicks. Every chick he dated was a fucking scare to look at, and they were heavy. And I go, why don't? Because he was a good-looking dude. He dressed really good. He made a lot of money. He was a car salesman, biggest liar on 2 feet. He sold used cars, but he had swag. He was a Mexican dude, and he would come in always every week with a different girl. This is my girlfriend, and I go, why? I know you could pull better. He goes, are you fucking crazy? Watch. And then every day after he did fuck them, they would come to his job and bring him fucking wrap gifts every fucking day. New ties, new shirts, new suit. He goes, I got all them fat bitches. And then he had a fucking black book and he called any up and they would bring him anything. They would just shower. He had it made. They paid for everything. His car payment, his insurance. They were fucking crazy over this fucking guy. Crazy over this guy. And it's true. They do that. And that's why I say women, and I try to be respectful, but they all, just because they don't take money and they're not out actually on the circuit being positive, women all use that fucking thing as a tool to get what they want when they want it.
Oh, that part is true.
That's a fact of life. They got it. They can go and take a shower, shave that fucking twat up, shave their legs, fucking put all that oil and shit on there, to fucking pamper themselves, nice perfume, can put the hottest outfit and look in the mirror and say, I'm getting fucking fucked tonight. Without a doubt, they're getting fucked. A man does all that shit and goes, well, I hope I get fucked tonight.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
A woman knows she's going to go out and fuck, where a man
if
is
she
like,
says, I'm going out and
my
get fucking dick tonight, she's getting dick.
Yeah.
But a guy could get all ready and we have all the swag in the world and know he's done, but he still can't say, I'm getting fucked tonight. I'm getting pussy. He can't do that. Oh, let's hope it's a good night tonight. That's all he can hope for.
That's it.
So that's a fact.
That is it.
That's a fact. That's just the bottom fucking truth.
Even when you're
100%
fucking
real.
married, you can't sit there and say, oh, I'm getting fucked tonight.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't have the desire for any of that, but not, in my present state with my marriage, I hope I live another 20
I am
years.
referring to with your partner. You
Yeah,
should sit there
yeah.
and be like, yeah, I want to fuck tonight. And your
Right.
partner look at you like, not happening today. I'm not in the mood. He's like,
And we were, me and Christina were talking about that today with somebody. I said, I really got to say I'm blessed because she never has told me fucking no ever. No matter what mood she's in, she never told me no. If I say, babe, I'll fool around, I'm going to run to the shower real quick, get right back here. She's like fucking flying. And I'm like, I'm blessed because I know a lot of guys that are married, got kids, and they're like, I go, what's up, bro? My wife won't suck my dick no more. Why? She says, since we had kids, the kids kiss her on the mouth and stuff, and she don't want to put my dick in her mouth no more. I'm like, wow, that's fucking, I never heard that one before. Because, yeah, she refused to give me blowjobs because we have kids now. That's fucked up.
I never heard
Because
that.
he goes, you remember how that bitch was? She was always getting partying, wanting to fuck every night, 3 times a day. She has kids, and all of a sudden she wants to be re-virginized in the fucking society. That's what they do. Women are fucking pig whores in college. Fuck every dude. Fuck the shit out of the guy they're going to marry. Have the first couple kids. Honey, I want to go sip tea and the fucking, they want to go become virgin and re-virginize in the society with sipping tea and the fucking, with the old bags, the old prunes and the fucking church. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy.
How the fuck are you going to sit there, sip tea, and then throw a carrot in your mouth? Fucking weirdo.
I'm just saying. They try to, when they get older, they get a conscience and they're like, oh, don't talk like that. Don't. Are you fucking kidding me? The fucking hoe you were when I met you, hoe? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm using an example. It's crazy.
His mom always swallowed. Then she would clap her hands like tickle.
Now, my stepfather's mother, she was great. I loved her. She used to tell, she used to be a highline hooker back in when she was younger days. Then she became a madam of a brothel. And let me tell you something. She was so real. She said, I'm still a hoe. I still put on fucking different wigs every night for my man. She's like in her fucking 70s, fucking twerking. That's real. And listen, if a woman's a hoe, which is younger and a promiscuous hoe, she's still a promiscuous hoe at 70. She just can't find a man that wants a fucking 70. That's all.
God, no.
Some people don't like to fuck. There's some that don't. But my dad said my grandmother hated sex. She was so involved. She liked God. She wanted the Catholic Church to be up the fucking priest's ass and fucking giving money for saints. You know, that was her. That was her high. You know. Fuck, man. The apple don't fall for the tree. And like you say, you can't sugarcoat a lot of things. You know, you could change and become a better human being, but your personality stays your personality. Anybody tries to change their personality is stupid. You shouldn't want to do that. But you want to be a better person. You know, if you got a soul and a good heart, you'll always be a righteous person. There's a lot of people out there that they look at guys like John Gacy and Ted Bundy and fucking Jeffrey Dahmer. Those were just pure evil mistakes. Hands down, those were a fucking mistake. That was a bad shot of sperm to make that motherfucker. You know, it was experiments. Everything is an experiment. That was bad motherfucking sperm that shot up and made those fucking animals. So that an animal shouldn't be wasting a trial with all the money. You should have put that. You shoot them guys like a dog and put them down like a fucking dog. No, we waste all the money, put them through trial, keep them fucking fed for 20 years just to pick their fucking mind. Fuck that. Shoot them motherfuckers and use that money for kids and youth programs.
Oh, you gotta love the chat. You gotta love the chat.
What they say?
Oh, this took a dark turn, and then you got both. Always does. Always does.
Exactly. I mean, am I missing this? But see, I get rolling, man. We get good, man. But it's time to go. We love you guys. Thank you for tonight. You know, I mean,
how does the rancher keep track of his cattle with a calculator?
Good people that I love. I truly love, and I don't want to fuck any of you, so don't get no fucking ideas. I don't want to sleep with none of you. I don't want to fucking jerk off with none of you, but I do love you guys, all right? Just want to let you know that. You know?
Oh, Jesus.
But I can shit talk with the rest of them. I really can. I enjoy talking. I really do. And I enjoy good talk and funny. I'm not a comedian, so I don't. If I try to be funny, I make a ass of myself. But if I just talk, being natural, Joey C, I think I could produce a good conversation to have fun with. You know. So we love you guys. Night, bro. We love you. Okay. I mean, I'm serious. I don't want to fucking. I only want to have sex with one person. So I want to have a mind relationship and a friendship with all you guys. I don't want to. I'm sorry. You know, I'm just sorry. I'm not into that stuff anymore. But I do love you guys with a heart from real 100. Promise you that. And I'd probably bend over backwards, and not in that way, but to do anything I could if you were in trouble and needed somebody. I promise you that too. You always could count on Joey C to fucking if you needed that kind of help. All the way, I'd ride and die kind of guy to the end of time. You understand? I'm Joey C. This is Lou Da Monster. Here in Joey C and Lou Da Monster in the evenings. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Or we'll see you guys on Sunday with the member stream, 5 o'clock. We love you guys. Talk to you later. And we are out of here.
And now, as the curtain falls on Joey C and Lou Da Monster in the evening. They're the evening guys, but they're clocking out. Let me tell you how they do it. Joey C! Wrapping up another show like a champ, unscathed from the steel cage. A two-time heavyweight champion of radio, signing off. The mighty mic dropping maverick. The voice, the vibe, the legend, the myth, the men, the man, the vibe! See! The closer this evening's Maestro John! Oh, see, little Jim there for it's so in prime time! Lou Da Monster, the Sultan of sign-offs! The piece of the broadcast. Together, they rule the night. Joey and Lou.
We love you guys, everybody. We love you. We go through. I got a minute to run through some chats.
They brought you the last.
I'm not gonna read it. Love you, Joey and Lou. Thank you. We love you too, Fern Dog. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dancing like shadows in the twilight.
Thank you very much. You too, sir. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday on the memory stream.
I'll
see you tomorrow, bro.
And a bit of mischief.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support.
The memory remains.
Thank you so much. Trust me.
Somewhere, it's always easy.
And
Joey and Lou will always be your guide.
We're going to give you the best
when the night calls.
Love you.
So until tomorrow, or whenever the airways beckon again, This is Joey.C and Lou Da Monster in the evening signing off. See you next time!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night.